March 31st, 2019, and welcome to another edition of Community Issues. I'm your host, Omar Rashida. Live at the studio here, I have 4 extraordinary young people. Today's show is dedicated to positive youth who are doing great work in the community. And I have 4 young people. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, okay, I want to start off with you. I got 3 siblings here, the Fennell siblings. First, just say your name, how old you are. Okay, and your name, how old you are, and what school you go to.
My name is Jaya Fennell. I'm 15 years old, and I go to Urban Promise.
Urban Promise. Okay, what grade you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
9th grade. Okay.
Hi, my name is Jace. I'm 11 years old, and I go to Leisure Elementary School.
Okay, and what grade you in?
5th.
5th. All right.
Hi, my name is Merle Fennell. I'm 10 years old, and I go to Leisure Elementary School.
Okay.
And I'm in 4th grade.
4th grade. All right.
Hi, my name is Jacqueline Means. I'm 16 years old, and I'm a junior at the Delaware Military Academy.
Okay. Okay, I want to start off, all 3 of you have books. I want to ask all 3 of you, you're all siblings. We'll start off with you, the big sister. How did you start off with being an author? What made you decide that you want to be a writer?
Well, actually, my brother next to me, he started first.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And then we all just kind of like copied off of him.
Okay.
He had the idea, he liked reading. So he was like, hey, why don't I just make my own book?
Okay.
And we just went after him.
Went there. Okay. And so what made you want to be a writer?
Well, like she said, I really liked reading, and in 3rd grade, I think it was, we used to do like little writing pieces for a grade and everything, and that really pushed me to the writing part. And I liked reading, so I thought it would be pretty cool to like have an actual book that I can make money off of.
Oh, okay.
Also, by doing what I love.
Now in school, did you ever compete like in a reading contest? Like, is there a certain amount of books that y'all have to read, or is this just something you just picked up on your own?
It's just something that I picked up on.
Okay, all right. So the little brother, so do you want to be like your big brother? You want to be a writer?
Yeah. And my mom helped me write my first book, Journey Through Texas with Merle. And we actually chose our favorite book to write,
Right.
the first one.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Okay, now Jack, I had you on the show 1 or twice.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot of work in the community. So let's talk about some of the community services that you have done.
So I started my STEM initiative, Wilmington Urban STEM Initiative, 3 years ago because I've always loved science, and living specifically in Southbridge, there's definitely a lot of negativity in the area, and I wanted to be something positive coming out of Wilmington. So I started my initiative to get girls involved with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Right.
And through my initiative, I host my Girls Empowerment STEM events,
Right.
where I bring girls from all over the city of Wilmington to come to a full day of not only making science experiments like slime and dry ice cream, but also getting to speak with inspiring women like Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester.
Right.
And they hear about how empowering it is to get involved with STEM and how they can overcome any obstacle life may throw at them and how their circumstances do not define them.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you had like science fair or your science program. Was it at Dell Tech, or what was it at again?
So I partner with Microsoft, where I do
Okay.
some small events with them at their store in the Christiana Mall, and then I work with the Parks and Recreational
Okay, there it
Department.
is, yeah.
So I hang out there sometimes on Sundays, and that's where I do my big events where I have between 50 and 70 girls.
You know, so science is one of my worst subjects. What made you want to do science?
I remember when I was like 9 years old, I was like mixing baking soda and vinegar, and it had like this big fizzy reaction, and I loved it. And from there, I was like, I'm gonna be a scientist.
Okay, that's great. Now let's go back to our authors. Your books, you all write individual books. Did you find publishers for your book? How did you get the book published?
We self-publish.
Oh, self, okay, do for self. All right. Okay, and I'm quite sure that your mother played a big role in helping you self-publish. Just talk about the experience of being a self-publishing. Was it hard? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Or what was it like for you 3? Because there's some people out there who are watching and who maybe want to be self-published their own book. Like I self-published my own book back in October. So like y'all, this is my very first book. What was it like self-publishing? Was it fun for you 3?
So we write the books, and then like our mom does
Oh,
the
she
hunting,
she does the
we
hard
also
work,
like
okay.
watch and help and everything.
Right.
So like there's different websites that you can go to and just find one that works for you.
Okay.
it depends on what you like and what kind of book you're writing. But it's really easy. Like,
Okay.
I know people think it's hard to
Right,
write
right.
books, and like there was this one lady that we met. She was like, I have a book, but I just can't think of like. She said she didn't write her book until years after.
Right.
I'm like, you can do it now. It's really easy.
Right, right. So have you two, the two brothers, and you as well, have y'all shared your book? Did you go in your class and read from your book? Did you let your classmates know that you are now writers?
Yeah, I've read to my class
Okay.
a few times in 3rd grade, and I went to other schools and read as well. So
Okay, and what about you?
I went to other schools, but I never read at my school, my first one.
Oh, okay, okay. And so you're in high school, so did you get the opportunity to share your books with your classmates?
Well, my classmates in my school do know about my book,
Okay.
especially when the news came to our school, Fox News.
Oh, news came to you?
So-
Oh, man, okay.
They did come to the school and everybody knew about it, and it was encouraging.
Right. Okay, so all three of you have books. I want to start off with the big sister. What is your book about?
Well, I have 2 books.
Oh,
One
okay.
is
okay.
Journey Through Atlanta with Jaya, and that one talks about, we did used to live in Atlanta, and we recently
Oh, we
moved
did?
back.
Oh, okay.
And it just talks about everything that you can do there, all the fun things, something to eat. And at the end of the book, it has like a checklist guide, and you can cross off everything. If you go to Atlanta, like things that you've seen in the book and that you want to do. And then my second book is Princess Jaya's Face Painting Fairy Tale. It teaches character traits
Okay.
and how you can apply it to anything you do, schoolwork, sports, whatever activity you like. And it has to do with my face paintings. I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
professional face painter, so
Oh,
each
okay.
page is how that character trait helped me achieve doing that face painting.
Yeah, so what got you involved with wanting to be a paint facer?
Well, my mom is a professional face painter.
Oh,
She's
okay.
been doing it for years. I started when I was 9.
Right.
She used to work at she used to do face painting at a buffet after school,
Okay.
and the lines would be really long, and I was like, hey, I want to do it too, and
Right.
I helped out. At first, I was really bad, and
Oh,
the
okay.
kids would always want to go to her,
Oh, wow.
but
Okay.
eventually I got really good, and the lines were equally
So
divided.
with your face painting, do you go like different events for children? Do you do like community centers, or do you go to the parks or carnivals? What do you do your face
We
painting?
do all of them.
All of 'em? Okay.
Parks, we've traveled. We're doing face painting.
Oh,
People
okay, all right.
pay us to go anywhere.
That's good. That's good. Okay, now what's your book about?
so I have 2 books, Journey Through Hawaii with Jace and Journey Through Cuba with Jace. So both of the books talks about my traveling experience with going to Hawaii and Cuba.
Mhm.
So my book is a Pick Your Vanilla Venture book.
Okay.
So what that means is it has an introduction at the front and everything, and a thank you page to like family and friends and everything. And then once you're done reading the introduction, that tells you about like the flight and the way that we got there and how long it's going to take.
Right.
You have 2 choices at the bottom, and then you start choosing from there, and it will
Okay.
take you to another page after you pick from the 2 options, and then you just start going from there.
Oh, that's awesome. So you're very creative.
Yeah.
Now you got a little doll there. Who's that doll there? You can hold it up so people can see it on TV.
This is my little Jace doll. We haven't started selling it yet, but we
Okay.
actually have one example of what it will look like when we start selling it.
Okay, so is that a character from your book, or is it something separate?
Yeah, this is how I look in my book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a mini me kind of.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, now what's your book about?
My book is about me and my family going on a trip to Texas, and I
Okay.
have 2, so it's about me and my family going on a trip to Texas and New Orleans. So my book rhymes, and my book, in my Texas book, it has A through Z and ABCs, and
Right.
it talks about God. And mine's also a Pick Your Own Vanilla Adventure book.
Okay.
And in
That's
my
awesome.
second book, it teaches you Spanish from
Oh,
1 to
wow.
10.
Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, now Jack, I used to see you in the community. You had your little crown, Miss America. So talk about that a little bit.
So I am involved with the Miss America Outstanding Teen organization. I'm
Okay.
currently Miss Diamond State's Outstanding Teen. even though I don't have my crown and sash on today.
Right.
And through that, that actually worked really well with my community service because
Okay.
Miss America loves to have all the girls involved with their communities and have a platform that they're passionate and advocate for.
Right.
And mine, I founded my initiative 3 years ago and got involved with pageants 2 years ago. So it really just really worked really well together. It's like two birds with one stone.
Right.
But I really love being able to go in the community with my crown and sash because it's like a microphone. The girls automatically look at me when I wear it, and then
Right.
it's great that that brings attention to me and I have something really positive to say. So the girls are always so fascinated by the crown that when I start telling them about the science and telling them about the experiments, they love it even more. So they just get really into the science aspect of everything.
You know, a lot of people looking from the outside when they see Miss America, Miss Universe, and Miss Delaware, Miss Pennsylvania, and stuff like that, they think it's just about their physical appearance, you know, posing and stuff like that. But what are some of the other categories that they're looking at? Are they looking at your personality? Are they looking at your education? Are they looking at your background?
Yeah, so coming up May 19th, I'll be competing for Miss Delaware's Outstanding Teen,
Okay,
so the state
okay.
title. And hopefully I'll win and then go to nationals where I'll compete for Miss America's Outstanding Teen. But yeah, they do judge you based off of the platform and everything else. There is a 7-minute interview where they can ask you anything from what's your favorite color to how do you feel about Donald Trump, how do you feel about
Oh,
global
wow.
warming. So you have definitely a lot of preparation for that.
Right.
There's a fitness portion where we have to do push-ups and jumping jacks.
Oh, man.
And an evening gown where they ask us an onstage question, anything from what's your favorite TV show to why do you like your school. So yeah, definitely a lot of
Right.
preparation.
That's great. All right, live right here on Lisa SS Channel 28. You're watching Community Issues. I'm going to take a short break and I'll return. Welcome back to Community Issues. I'm your host, Omar Rashida. For today's show is a special show, a special dedication to positive youth who are doing great work in the community. Okay, now, little man, you got a coloring book. What's the coloring book about?
It's about, you know that we all have books. So
Hold
it's
up a
about
minute.
like all of our books and what we do. And it shows pictures of that so we could color it. So it's just a coloring book, but it shows the places that we go.
Okay, earlier during the commercial break, we was talking about a membership drive that you three are doing, and also this upcoming contest that you have. Y'all want to talk about that?
So the FedEx contest is a FedEx contest for small businesses, and if you go to our website, we can send you a link and you can vote for us. So the prize is $50,000,
Oh,
and we can use that for a
Ooh,
business.
man.
So it will be a really big help if you can just vote.
Okay, and what's the website they can go on?
FennellAdventures.com, FENNELL adventures.com.
Okay, and so the contest, once again, for people who may just came back, is it for just your books or is it just for something else? But what's the contest again?
It's for small businesses,
Okay,
FedEx, small businesses.
all right, wow, so it's at such a young age. What made y'all want to get into small business at such a young age? I mean, because many 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds may not be thinking about starting off a business.
Well, the main,
Oh,
you can
okay.
What mostly inspired me to start writing my books was the need for children to do better on like tests and everything.
Okay.
So reading the book could give them practice. So when they actually have the test coming up, they'll know what to do and know the answers, and it'll improve their educational skills.
Okay, and do you have anything to add?
Well, I was gonna say the main goal is to inspire many people as we can, not just kids, not just adults, but both.
All right. And then Jacqueline, in relates to business, you also do some fundraising. You want to talk about your fundraiser?
So the pageant has asked us to raise money for CMN, Children's Miracle Network, which is our official Miss America sponsor or partner. So I now do parties, and not just birthday parties. I do corporate parties, business parties, all kinds, because STEM is universal. It's for all ages, and it's really fun across the board. So people can visit my website, www.stemqueen.com, and they can message me, ask me about what can I do, what's the prices, all that. It's actually STEM-Queen, so STEM-QUEEN.com, and I do elephant toothpaste, I make ice cream, I make slime, so any kind of party I can do, I am so down for, because I want to raise this money for CMN.
All right, now you're currently a junior at Delaware Military Academy. Do you have any plans to go into college?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to get my bachelor's degree, hopefully on a full ride at UD or Princeton, where I will study neuroscience and then go to med school to become a neurosurgeon.
Oh, so you got big plans.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, now I want you three have an opportunity to read a little something from your book, so everybody out there can see what y'all can see your work. And I want to start off with you. Any piece of your book you want to read, you can go ahead and read it.
Okay, so let's step outside of the city of Atlanta for a second. We are headed to Stone Mountain Park. They have a ton of activities to explore. We can climb the rock wall, sky ride, miniature golf, duck boat, hike, or enjoy a film at the 4D Theater, just to name a few. The mountain is huge, and you can walk or sky ride to the top. How do you prefer to see this scenic view? And there's some pictures of us at Stone Mountain Park.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
So this is the place in Georgia, just a little outside of Atlanta, that you can go. And it's also on the back of the book where you can check it off if you want to.
All right, and so awesome pictures there, nice and colorful.
Thank you.
Okay, you want to read something from your book?
So I'll be reading from Hawaii.
Okay.
This is page 9.
Okay.
We're staying at the military hotel, Hale Koa. Look at this open entrance. It's very nice. There's a swimming pool, and in just a few steps, we can walk to the beach. I bet you're pretty tired since there's a 5-hour time difference from the East Coast to Hawaii. The hotel is a great place to get some rest. And then at the bottom, it has the 2 choices.
Okay.
If you would like to see the surfers and the tortoises, let's go to page 16. And if you would like to grab a bite to eat, let's go to page 17.
All right, you want to hold the picture up like your sister did? That's nice. It's nice and colorful. That is awesome. Okay, you want to read something from your book?
Yes. I want to read from New Orleans.
Okay.
So
Make sure you speak loud, Merle.
I'm going to read page 5.
Okay.
It's cinco in Spanish. Fun at the pool. Let's take a dive. Look to your left. It's the number 5. And like it's to choose your own adventure.
Okay, you want to hold your pictures up too, so everybody can see that. That is awesome. Okay, I wanted to ask all 4 of you, what are your favorite subjects in school, and how are your grades?
Well, my favorite subject is art. I'm actually an artist, and I really like
Oh.
drawing. So,
Oh, you got a lot of skills.
and my grades right now, they're pretty good.
Pretty good.
A's and B's.
Okay, now you being in high school, are you thinking in terms of going to college?
Yes, I definitely want to go to college. I know some people think you might not need it, or I know today a lot of people, college is a debatable subject,
Right.
but I want to go to get the full experience, and I think I want to go for psychology, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay, all right, you got plenty of time. Okay, and what's your favorite subject and how are your grades?
My favorite subject is reading.
Okay.
Yeah, as you probably can tell from
Right,
me
right.
writing the books. But my grades are really good. Lots of
Okay.
A's.
All right, okay. What's
my,
your favorite subject?
my favorite subject is writing.
Writing, okay.
Writing and math.
Writing and math. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, like your sister and brother, you get good grades too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And so, what's your favorite subject, and how are your grades?
I love chemistry, biology, and anatomy.
Wow.
Top 3. And I definitely have a 4.0, so all A's across the board. Yeah.
That's awesome. You know, when I have children and teenagers on the show, one of the things I like to ask them is, if you want to give a shout out or to your parents, what would you like to say to your mother and or your father? Because without them, you know, I know they push you all, and they make sure things are going good for you, that they stay on top of you. So I'm gonna start off with you again. Your mother's here in the studio. She's looking at you right now. So, what would you like to say to your mom in terms of how she stays on top of you and how the love she gives you to make you a better person?
I want to say thank you to my mom because we definitely wouldn't be this far in our business without her. She pushes us and makes sure we're on top of things, make sure we're on time to events, and make sure we're doing good.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, same for her. I want to say thank you to my mom because she definitely plays a big role in being the momager in our business and everything, helping us organize the events, and from helping us just do simple things, setting up the table at an event, to helping us with homework, everything that's really takes.
Okay.
I want to say thank you to my mom and my dad. First, my mom because she helped me write my first book, and second, she helped publish them, and my dad for helping me on my 2 books, helped me rhyme.
Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Jacqueline, every time I see you in the community, your mom's right there with you. So I
Yes.
know you got something to say to your mom.
She
Your
is
mom and your
my
father, you
best friend, my number 1 confidant. Even when I don't feel like doing my homework at night, when I'm tired from track or cheerleading, she's right there by my side, pushing me to be my best and strive for that A. So thank you to my mom for not only helping me, but always pushing me to be the absolute best I can be. Even when I'm grumpy and I don't feel like it, she's right there with me.
Okay, so we have a couple of minutes remaining. Give you all about 30 seconds to say anything, any closing comments, anybody you want to say hi to, anything you want to say in about 20 to 30 seconds.
I want to say make sure you check out all our socials and our website. Our Instagram is Fenella Ventures. Website also Fenella Ventures, FENNELL. Make sure you subscribe. So we still have a membership.
Okay.
If you can just join that.
Okay. Got anything to say?
I want to give a shout out to Sandra from One Village Alliance. She's like a partner to us, invited me to a pitch competition, helped me do my absolute best with us and our business.
Okay. Let's see.
I like to say remember to what's it called? Vote for us in the thing that we're doing. Yeah.
All right. Okay. And Jacqueline, any closing comments? About
Yes.
30 seconds.
Check out my website, stem-queen.com. Once again, that is stem-queen.com. You can donate, you can check out my pictures, or if you just want to watch some videos, you can see videos of my TEDx talk or my speech at the Tory Burch Embrace Ambition Summit. So check out my website.
And you recently were on Good Morning America, right?
Yes, I was.
Talk about that for a second.
It was amazing. I got to talk to Adrienne. She was awesome, and I got to answer a lot of questions about my experience at the Disney Dreamers Academy.
All right, on that note, I just thank all 4 of you for coming on to today's show. Best of luck in your future endeavors. All 4 of you got a bright future ahead of you, and thank you for coming on today.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you for tuning in to another edition of Community Issues. I'm going to end today's program with a message from LAPA. God bless. Have a safe week.